Here's 7 great dynamic warm-up exercises to do before you work out. So you'll do 20 of each if you'd like. Otherwise, you can do more or less, whatever you have time for. So get ready. Here we go. We're going to start out with cross arm / cross leg jumping jacks. You really want to make your motions as large as possible to warm up all your joints, your ankles, your shoulders, your back, even your mind having to think about which is crossing which. So then you'll jump right into 20 seal jacks. Really pull your arms back to get the scapulas and the back, the shoulders, the chest, the hips, the thighs, the calves, everything all nice and warmed up. Okay, then we're going to move into 20 cross kicks. I'm going to cross your leg across your body and touch your opposite foot. You'll feel this from your abs all the way to your toes. I like to hold my arms out while I do it. You don't have to touch your arm or your hand if you're not quite flexible or warmed up enough. So or if you're tight from maybe a run the previous day. Sometimes I'm tighter than other days. Some days I kick really high. Some days I stay low. Always monitor how you're feeling each and every day. So this is a great one. It can be tricky in the beginning. You're going to get in plank position and touch your opposite elbow to your opposite knee underneath your stomach. You really want to make your motions large, reach far with your arm, and also step far with your leg to really feel this motion. You'll feel it in your abs a good bit and your glutes, even your shoulders. This is a good exercise on its own. However, it's a great warm-up exercise that gets your hip flexors nice and loose. So I really always make sure I do this motion. Okay, so this one takes a little bit longer to get 20 in on each side, I believe. So then I like to jump up into side lunges. We'll do 10 on each side. Really want to squat back, keep your back flat, push your hips back. I like to bring my arms up each time. It just helps loosen up my shoulders. Just an additional loosening up. You don't have to do that, but I think it helps. So you really, again, this is gonna loosen up and stretch out your inner thighs along with your hamstrings and your glutes. All right, just keep going, and you can go slower or faster. This seems a little fast-paced. Some days I go slower and some days I go faster, depending on the time I have probably. So I'm using 5-pound weights here, and you get in plank position, step up and rotate with the opposite arm, and keep your other arm down, and you want to let your head follow your arm that's raising up. You probably want to start this exercise using no weights. And then I moved up to, I think, 3 pounds weights, and now I'm up to 5 pound. But I've been doing this exercise as a warm-up for probably a year and a half or so. And, you know, after doing the same thing for a while, you got to bump up that challenge. So even though it's a warm-up, you know, sometimes I don't even have weights, and so I don't use them. But if I do, I like to use 5-pound weights. But you want to make sure they're not the circular rolly kind, because you are going to be putting all your weight on that one arm. So after that, we're going to grab a relatively heavy dumbbell or kettlebell, or sandbag, milk jug, whatever you want, and it's called a sledgehammer. It's where you swing the weight above your head. Your arms are not doing any of the work. It's all in your hips and your abs. And again, this is to loosen up your hip flexors and just also your shoulders. It's a great way to end the warm-up on a little bit of a strength move to get you ready for some strength exercises, or to hop on the bike or run or whatever you want to go do. I enjoy this and find it to be helpful. And I can really feel it when I'm tight in my hips that it's helping to loosen them up for a good hard workout. So hope you enjoyed that. It's a quick 5 minutes. You can actually do this 5 minutes several times as an easy light workout if you'd like. But hope you enjoyed it, and see you later.